ちは。私、甲南女子大学の国際英語学科のエグリントン・アンドリューと申します。よろしくお願いします。私、イギリスのロンドン生まれで、日本に来たのは、2012年ですね。で、この大学で私の専門を教えています。その専門は、演劇研究ですね。私、演劇を研究しています。今日の体験授業の、テーマは、オンラインのツールを使って英語を学ぶことですね。大学で英語を勉強することはやっぱり高校とちょっと違いがありますね。で、一つは、大学の場合は自立研修の部分ですね。自立研修といえば、授業、もちろん英語の授業、皆さんありますが、多くの英語の学びはやっぱり自分でいろんなツール使って学ぶことです。で、今日は、その体験授業の内容はちょっとだけそれに関しての話したいと思います。皆さんこんにちは。私、甲南女子大学の国際英語学科のエグリントン・アンドリューと申します。よろしくお願いします。ですね、今日の体験授業のテーマは、こっちに書いてあります。Digital Tools for Learning English。その内容の話は、簡単に言うと、どうやってスマホや、パソコンなどそれぞれオンラインのツールを使って英語を学ぶことの話です。で、今日の話はちょっと英語に変わります。たまに日本語の話も出るかもしれないけど、ほとんどは英語で話します。Okay, so let's try in English. I'm going to use PowerPoint and I'm going to show you some slides. So let's go. So first of all, welcome. What are the aims of this class? So number one, I want to talk a little bit about autonomous learning. In Japanese, I think 自立研修. And I want to talk a little bit about the difference between high school, learning English in high school and learning English in university. That's number one. Number two, I want to introduce 紹介するですね。introduce some tools for studying English online. And let's pick up some new words in English today as well. And let's have some fun. Okay. So, autonomous learning, that's a difficult word, right? What does it mean? So, when you learn a language, you learn in many different ways. You have a toolbox. So what's in your language toolbox? For example, maybe in high school you take many English classes. You have textbooks. You study for tests, exams, TOEIC, and things like this, maybe. But when you learn a language, you can use many different tools, and language is something you pick up from everywhere. So, for example, today I will talk about some language apps. I will talk about online learning, maybe a little bit studying abroad, learning together in a group, and advising. So let's have a look at the next slide. So what is autonomous learning? What does it mean? So one of the biggest differences between high school and university is autonomous learning. And in Japanese, it means this one. So, 定義すれば, if we define autonomous learning, it is the ability to take charge of one's own learning. What does this mean? Autonomous learning means you control your learning process. 日本語で言うと、autonomous learning という単語は、という表現は、やっぱり自分の英語の研修は自分のものにすることですね。その研究方法は、やっぱり一人一人学生によるから、自分で、それぞれのツールをピックアップして、どれが考えて、で自分の研究プラン、計画書みたいですね。自分の研究計画書、スタディプランを自分に作った方がいいと思いますね。Okay, so back to English. So taking charge. So what does it mean? Take control, take charge of your learning. Maybe there are three parts. One, where and when do you learn? Two, how do you learn? And three, what are you learning and why are you learning? So these three parts are part of this autonomous learning, okay? So just a little bit about Quizlet Women's University and 国際英語学科の場合、ちょっと話しましょう。Let's talk about the Department for Global English. So, in this university, students study English in many ways. The first way, the same as high school, is in class. Students study reading, listening, speaking, and writing skills. The second way is very important. Students use a self-access center called eSpace. This is eSpace. eSpace is a place where you can study by yourself or with friends together English. And there are many materials, okay? Many tools. So you can do advising. You can talk to a teacher about your English study plan. That's very important. You can read books, you can watch movies, you can have one-to-one online classes via Skype. You can use group space, you can read magazines, you can play English games, you can speak with native speakers in English. This is English Cafe. And you can join special events. All these things are tools for studying English. So do you remember a toolbox? So these are some of those tools. Okay? Computers and tablets also, yeah, I forgot. So if you want to find out more about Quizlet Women's University eSpace, please go to this website. So, how do students study here? In class, in eSpace, at home. And today my talk is about at home, studying English at home. What kind of things can you do? So I'll come back to this, okay? And the last one, study abroad. Many students in the second or third year go to Australia, New Zealand, Canada, America, Britain, different countries, and spend sometimes 6 months, sometimes 10 months, 12 months studying English abroad. So you can see all these things together are tools to study English. So, まとめるね. If we go back, so we've got where do you study? In class, in e-space, in the library, at home, on the train, many different places. When do you study? During the daytime in class, but in the evening at home. How do you study? By yourself, with a teacher, with friends, online, overseas, in many different ways. What do you study and why? This is very important. What do you need to improve your English? What do you need to focus on? Okay. So you can see it's like a framework. It's autonomous learning. This is autonomous learning. Yes. So in university, language learning is mixed, blended, mixing tools that you use as part of a study plan. In class, out of class, with teachers, with friends, by yourself. So the most important point is you have to find a learning style that fits you. That's most important. And that's autonomous learning. Okay? Okay, let's go to part 2, digital tools. What can you do with your smartphone to learn English, to improve English? Okay, so I want to show you 4 examples, 4 things. I will put the list online with this video, so please check the links after this presentation. So the first recommendation, おすすめですね. First recommendation is Duolingo. This is a smartphone app. It's one of the most popular language learning apps. And it's free to download, okay? So Duolingo is interesting because the approach to learning is game-based. In Duolingo, in this app, there are many games. So it's a fun way to learn. You can remember new vocabulary, new grammar through gaming. Also, Duolingo is great for practicing speaking. You can use your phone and speak with Duolingo. And when you start this app, you do a level check. What is your English level? And then you can build up your level. Okay? Let's have a look. So Duolingo has many topics, learning topics like this, from sports to travel to yourself, your family, your interests, your hobbies, jobs, airports. Duolingo is broken into small pieces. It also has simple level, beginner level to advanced level. So you can level up. Each class on Duolingo is 3 minutes or 5 minutes. So it's very short. So you can use it anywhere, anytime, in the train, at home, when you're waiting somewhere, you can use Duolingo. It's very visual, and Duolingo uses images. So words connect to images, and it's easier to remember. And also you can practice speaking. There's a record button, and you can record your voice and repeat and listen and practice speaking. This is a good point for Duolingo. So please try Duolingo. Number 2 I want to introduce is another app called Quizlet. Quizlet is very simple. It's flashcards. What is a flashcard? It's like a card, a paper with a word, and on the back, the meaning. But it's on your smartphone. So with Quizlet, you can study vocabulary, new words. Okay? So for example, in class, in this university, you can study with your teacher. At home, you can take new words and add to Quizlet by yourself. It's very quick. Add the word, add the Japanese meaning, and you can review. 復習できます. You can study anytime you want. So let's have a look. So this is the main Quizlet screen. And you can see, for example, I don't know if you can see, but here, for example, the word is able or a or an, and you have the English and the Japanese. And you also have the English hatsuon, pronunciation. And this you enter yourself, and it makes cards, flashcards. So, something like this, small cards that you can swipe on your phone. Quizlet has many ways to practice your new words. You can play games with Quizlet for your words. You can make a test for yourself with words. So it's a great vocabulary app. So number 2 is Quizlet. Please try Quizlet, okay? Number 3, YouTube. YouTube is really great for listening and learning new vocabulary, learning new words. So you can watch YouTube in English, and there are some great YouTube channels. For example, BBC Learning English. BBC is a British news company, and they make a special YouTube channel for students studying English. And it's really great. The videos follow the news, so it's all about news in the world. Each video has subtitles, 字幕ですね, subtitles. And each video has a vocabulary list under the video. So it's made for you to study English. This is a really nice YouTube channel. So there are many channels. This is one example. So, by the way, number 2, Quizlet. You can take YouTube video words and put into Quizlet. And so now you connect to Quizlet. So these tools can mix. Number 4, last example. News in levels. This is a really nice website for reading. This is reading practice. This website is also about world news, but this website has reading levels 1, 2, and 3. So you can find your level and you can read everyday news here. So let's have a look at the screen. So this is the app, and every day a new story is uploaded. And you can see maybe here, level 1, level 2, level 3. You have 3 levels of difficulty. 1 is easy, 3 is difficult. Also, each article has a video. The video is for listening to the words, to the article. So it's really nice, it's great. So, you can practice pronunciation. Okay, did you understand my English? Did you understand about autonomous learning, learning by yourself? Did you understand these 4 different tools, these apps? Duolingo, Quizlet, YouTube, BBC YouTube channel, and news in levels. So, let's finish this presentation. So thank you for watching. So digital tools, my advice to you is even now in high school, you can use all these tools, and you should try to pick up different tools to fit your needs. So try things. 実験してください。実験やってみてください。使ってみてください。Try different tools and see how it goes. But be careful. Apps, smartphone apps are really good for learning English, but it's one part. それぞれのアプリはとてもいいと思いますけど、一つの自分の英語の研修の中一つの部分だけですね。他の部分もあります。忘れないでください。So it's to complement your study. Digital tools are useful for learning by yourself, autonomous learning. So try to think about English as a toolbox, and you try to pick up many tools to fit your style, your needs, okay? So take charge of your English. So go and try some of these tools. I will put the links to all these tools on the website. Please check the links and try some tools. I will put more links. Today, I showed you 4 examples, but there are many more examples. Okay, thank you for listening, and good luck with your English study. Please try these different tools. Okay, goodbye.